Every year, the average person throws away nearly 1,600 pounds of waste. That's the weight of a small car. Most of this waste comes from plastic, food, and things we don't even think about, like clothes we never wear or food we never finish. But here's the shocking part: the planet can't handle it anymore. In fact, nearly 9 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean every year, harming wildlife and polluting our environment. Now, here's the good news: living sustainably doesn't mean you have to give up the things you love. In fact, it can make your life more exciting, creative, and rewarding. Imagine cutting your energy bills, enjoying fresh, local meals, and having a wardrobe that looks great while doing good for the planet. Sounds like a win-win, right? In this video, we'll show you how to live sustainably without feeling deprived. We'll dive into simple, fun ideas that make a big difference. From small daily habits to eco-friendly tech, you'll learn how to reduce waste, save money, and make smarter choices for the earth, without the sacrifice. Stick around to discover how you can make sustainability a natural part of your life. Chapter 1: The Mindset Shift. Sustainability is freedom, not sacrifice. Living sustainably doesn't have to feel like a constant trade-off. It's all about shifting your perspective. Many people think of sustainability as deprivation, but it's really about freedom. Freedom from waste, from excess, and from a lifestyle that harms the environment. When you see sustainability as a chance to create something positive, it stops feeling like a sacrifice. A study from the University of Michigan found that people who embraced a sustainable lifestyle felt more empowered, not less. They reported a sense of pride in making choices that benefited both themselves and the planet. It's all in how you approach it. Instead of thinking about what you're losing, think about what you're gaining: healthier food, cleaner air, and less stress about future environmental damage. One easy win is simply focusing on how your actions align with your values. When you take a mindful approach, even small changes like choosing reusable items over disposables feel like victories. This mental shift makes a world of difference. Chapter 2: Green Gadgets and Eco-Tech. The cool tools for sustainable living. Technology can make sustainable living much easier. Gone are the days when sustainability meant giving up convenience. Today's eco-friendly gadgets actually enhance your lifestyle. For instance, solar-powered chargers can keep your devices running while reducing your carbon footprint. They're not just effective, they're trendy too. Smart thermostats, like the Nest, adjust your home's temperature based on your schedule, saving energy and money. Did you know that these devices can cut your heating and cooling bills by up to 12%? That's a real difference when you're looking to save money and reduce your energy use. If you love coffee, consider an energy-efficient coffee maker. The average US home spends over $100 a year on coffee brewers, but a more efficient machine can cut your energy use by 30%. It's these little shifts in our everyday routines that add up over time. Chapter 3: Zero-Waste Lifestyle Without the Pressure. Easy swaps that stick. Zero-waste living sounds daunting, but you don't have to go full zero to make a big difference. Start small with easy swaps. The average person in the US produces about 4.9 pounds of waste daily. That's a lot of garbage. But just switching from plastic bottles to a reusable water bottle cuts down on hundreds of plastic bottles each year. A simple swap like using cloth napkins instead of paper ones can save you up to 6,000 paper towels annually. If you're buying items in bulk, you'll not only save money but also reduce packaging waste. Another surprisingly easy swap? Composting. Did you know that 30% of what we throw away could be composted? That's right, kitchen scraps can turn into rich soil instead of sitting in a landfill. When you start small, you don't feel the pressure to be perfect. And the best part? These changes make your home cleaner and more organized. It's all about consistency, not perfection. If you're enjoying these tips, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any more practical sustainability hacks. Chapter 4: Sustainable Style. Dress to impress, without the environmental stress. Did you know that the fashion industry is the second largest polluter in the world, just after oil? But the good news is, sustainable fashion doesn't have to be boring. The key is shifting to a mindful approach. A great first step is thrifting. Second-hand shopping reduces waste, saves money, and gives you a chance to find unique pieces. Another way to go green with your wardrobe is by supporting ethical fashion brands. These companies focus on sustainable materials, fair wages for workers, and reducing carbon emissions. Look for brands that are transparent about their practices. Companies like Patagonia are famous for their environmental commitment. You can also embrace the one in, one out rule. Whenever you buy a new item, donate an old one. This keeps your wardrobe fresh and decluttered. Did you know that the average person wears only 20% of the clothes they own? Instead of buying more, simply make use of what you already have. Chapter 5, Eco-Friendly Foodie, How to Eat Sustainably and Still Love What's on Your Plate. Eating sustainably doesn't mean giving up flavor. In fact, it can make your meals more exciting. Start by embracing plant-based meals. The Environmental Working Group states that a plant-based diet can reduce your carbon footprint by 50%. It's not about being perfect, it's about making better choices. Buying local is another simple way to reduce your environmental impact. Local food doesn't have to travel long distances, which means fewer emissions from transportation. Plus, it tastes fresher. Farmers markets are a great way to find organic, in-season produce at affordable prices. If you can't go fully plant-based, consider meatless Mondays. Cutting down on meat just one day a week can make a significant difference. You'll save money and boost your health while reducing your carbon footprint. Don't forget to get creative with leftovers. The average US household wastes 31% of its food each year. By simply reusing leftovers or turning them into new meals, you can save money and reduce waste. Chapter 6, Energy Hacks. Live big while reducing your carbon footprint. Energy efficiency is one of the easiest ways to reduce your environmental impact without feeling deprived. Small changes can have a big effect. For example, using LED bulbs instead of incandescent ones uses 75% less energy. They might cost a little more upfront, but they last 25 times longer. Unplugging electronics when you're not using them might sound trivial, but it can save you up to $100 a year. You're reducing energy consumption, and that's money in your pocket. Another simple change is sealing your windows. According to the US Department of Energy, properly sealing and insulating your home can save you up to 15% on heating and cooling costs. For even bigger savings, consider switching to renewable energy. Many utility companies now offer green energy plans at little to no extra cost. If you're looking for a long-term investment, solar panels can eventually pay for themselves through energy savings. And as the technology improves, the cost of installation continues to drop. Being energy conscious doesn't mean you have to sit in the dark or give up comfort. By making small, smart choices, you'll live comfortably while doing your part for the planet. Don't forget to subscribe for more sustainable living tips to help you live a greener life without giving up the things you love.